Hello and welcome to Resources Rising Stars, the first summer series of 2024 live here in Brisbane. My name is Grady Wulff, Market Analyst with Bell Direct, and this is our first series of From the Helm for the year. Now, I sit down over the next 6 minutes with 6 executives who are exploring all parts of the world, from uranium to a gold-silver deposit discovered in Chile recently, obviously lithium and our base metals, and some really exciting hydrogen on the horizon as well. So what exciting time. Strap yourself in and let's dive straight into 6 minutes with 6 executives.
With such great results over 2 wells of getting 86% purity and 6.8% helium, which is world class, we needed to advance the project.
Yeah.
And so we thought we'd do a capital raise very fast. We were 2 times oversubscribed.
Wow.
For that amount. Yep. So we had really high class institutions come in for that placement very quickly.
Yep.
We looked to use that money to do further flow testing in the wells, and then we wish to do a seismic program, extensive seismic program, to help define further areas that we know are prospective. And then later this year we're looking to drill another 2 wells. But more importantly, some of this money is going to be used to help advance to early pilot program, which we wish to start commercialising early flow of hydrogen to either electricity or for sale for raw gas, but also helium.
6 months ago we were travelling around 2.7 cents.
Yeah.
And at the moment we're now about 6.2 cents.
Wow.
So we've doubled our market cap in 6 months' time, primarily through transactions with Genesis Mining. So we sold to Genesis 600,000 ounces of gold at an average of $88 an ounce. So on average it was at $88 an ounce. And that, with another transaction we did with some Dacian shares, we managed to put $86 million in the bank. So for Kin it's fantastic. So we doubled our share price, $86 million in the bank, but our market capitalisation is about $12 to $13 million less than the money we've got in the bank. So the room for growth within Kin is fantastic.
You know, we're well funded from our recent capital raise where we banked $3 million. We've got $25 million in secured joint venture funding that those parties can earn up to. And that $3 million is going towards our 100% owned projects. And really we're focusing on two projects, Black Range and one called Drake, which are low sulphidation epithermal systems like we've got joint ventured with Newmont. And to emphasise, I guess, the sheer potential we see in those is the size of them. So Ballura is actually our smallest project in our portfolio for these types of systems. With Black Range being roughly 3 times the size of that. So we've got some big picture thinking, and that leads into the results. By having multiple projects, multiple sort of funding avenues, is that it means we're expecting to drill 4 of those projects this year, multiple campaigns across most of them, and that just really gives shareholders that discovery exposure. That's, we're not a one-trick pony. We're giving multiple opportunities for success. So beyond the drilling stage, we're also doing lots of generative works, and that's how we define our targets and I guess acquire projects.
We'll have access to the Angerlac deposit, which is a 43 million pound historical resource, so that's got lots of growth potential. Gemini, of course, is a fantastic discovery. That's our very own discovery. We've got 14 kilometres along strike to still explore, so that's really exciting to be able to have the funds to commit to that and explore that. And of course, Atha's projects, they have the largest land package in the Athabasca and Thelon basins. So it's a huge land package. We really are working our way along that exploration risk curve for this company. So it's a uranium company made for the cycle.
Fundamentally, Talisman's a slightly different company than your standard junior in that we have a royalty stream. That royalty presented us with $3.5 million in the first half of the year. Looks like, because of the strength in the iron ore price, will provide us with another $4 million or $4.5 million in the second half of the financial year. And we're investing that in extending the strike length of Rip and Tear, and we have a couple of other projects, one in South Australia, which is an entry-level project, and another one in New South Wales, which is a lead, zinc, copper, gold, silver project. Where we've had some reasonable results, and that's what we'll be focusing on in this next 6 months.
We've been vigorously looking for the last 12 months around the world for a top-class asset, world-class asset that is, and we found it in Cerro.
Yeah, so exclusive, we just mentioned. This is the first interview you've done since you've announced the acquisition of the new project. Tell us why Chile, why Cerro, what's so attractive about it? Tell us everything.
So this project is unique in a lot of ways in that we picked it up for $4 million, but by picking up a project for $4 million, we got $150 million worth of infrastructure.
Wow.
We're at roads, power, processing facility, housing for 150 people, office administration. Importantly, we've got rigs, and whatever you need in mining, we've got it already sitting there. Plus, I might add, an assay lab which can turn around, it's fully certified, can turn around assays in 24 hours.
Well, there you have it, 6 minutes with 6 executives. It's an exciting year 2024 has in store for all of our miners, explorers and developers. So stay tuned, and if you like this content, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel as we dive to the depths of the earth and create further From the Helm series.